What's up, YouTube? Coming to you with my video showing you my showcasing and give you my story how I ended up with the LeBron 11s, the Weather Edition. Boom, there's the tag. I was even able to get my size. I probably could get away with an 8. I mean, half a centimeter bigger. Not going to complain, especially since it's a basketball shoe. I used to like to go up a little bit just so I can have some space if I want to wear thicker socks or whatnot. So, I'll tell you my story on these. Basically, how I ended up with these shoes. I was not planning on getting these today when I went to the mall. I was actually just going to the mall to get some older Kobe's. Check that video out. And while I was at the mall, the shoes that came out on this day that I had been looking at eyeing on getting was the Kobe 9 Elites, the red ones that came out with the glow in the dark. Those are the ones I have been looking at for a while. But I had already had some red, I got the KD7 Global Games. Of course, I would struggle with this box. And I already had some red shoes, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to get those. So, I saw them in person. They just wasn't doing anything for me like the Beethovens did. When I instantly saw those, had to have them. It just wasn't giving me that have to have it type thing. Wow, I'm really struggling with this box. They just wasn't giving me that I have to have that shoe. So, I didn't get that one. Like I said, I was going to get an old Kobe anyway. That was all I was supposed to be getting for today. However, while I was there, I remember the weather came out today. They didn't have these on display to show. However, somebody was in the store. They had already apparently bought their pair, and they had already had them on their feet. So I was able to see them in person on someone. And by seeing it like that, they made me want them all of a sudden. Now, seeing these on the pictures, there was only one shoe that I actually wanted. I was a little iffy about the what that's. I was like, that's cool. I mean, I wear some crazy shoes to the gym. But there was a pair. There was only one pair of the shoe that I wanted. Just so we can get that out the way. This is my favorite pair of the shoe. The favorite of the two. This is the one I would have wanted if they would have made just one shoe. I would have wanted this one here. This is the one I love. The color, I love the multicolor and all that good stuff. This is the one I would have wanted. Just so people know, this is really actually going to be my official LeBron. Now, you might have looked at my past videos and saw that I did buy the LeBron 11 Low Black Gum. But I ended up taking those back because of the toe issues, as far as the tightness around them. And I had ordered them off the internet. I had never tried on one of those sizes. So I needed to either go like a half size up. And by the time I got them shipped to me, they were all out of stock again. So I eventually would like to get those shoes if I can somehow look up on them, but if I don't, it's not a big deal. But so these will be my official LeBrons. I don't plan on getting rid of these, even though I can. I think that's another thing that made me want them, honestly, was because I saw the hype around them, knowing that you have to have a raffle ticket to get it, and it was a lot of hype around these shoes. So that was another thing that made me want them. I'm not gonna lie, the hype made me want them. Them being exclusive, kinda. I think they're kinda exclusive. Made me want them. Quick Strike releases kinda exclusive. These are things that made me want the shoe. Not gonna lie. This is my first pair of LeBrons. My first pair of the regular LeBron 11s. And what a great pair to have as your first pair of LeBrons ever. I think this is a great pair to have as your first pair. So let me finish the story as I just show you details of the shoe. So wasn't planning on getting the shoe at first. Saw the shoe on the person's foot, and I was like, man, those definitely make you look down and say, what the? And just seeing him on his feet, it just made me say, I gotta get him. Gotta have him. Now I have to get him. At that point, it was like 3 o'clock or something like that. And they couldn't sell the shoes until like 6 o'clock. Because people with the raffle ticket had up to 6 o'clock. So I left them all, ran around to some other places, and came back around about 5:20. get my name on the list, wait around for about 40 minutes, and when it came time for it to be 6 o'clock came, and it was like, by the time they got to my number, I was number 9. By the time they got to my number, the choices were 8.5 and 14. And I'm like, yes, 8.5. I was told earlier, I asked about it earlier, like, what size do you got? He was like 8.5. And I was like, okay, cool, I can work with that. I would have even been willing to go up to a 9 if they ran out of 8.5s or whatever. I would, even though a 9 would have been too long and kind of too bulky, really. I would have even went up to 9 to have these. So I always knew I could resell them, but I'm not a reseller. I know people do that, and with the hype of the shoe, I was thinking about it, like, if they don't have my size, could I buy a size and resell it just because? But that's not really my game, honestly. I'm not into reselling. Like I said, I just got back into buying sneakers, so that in itself. So like I said, when it got to my name, the choices were 8.5 and 14, and 8.5 would be the perfect size, especially with these. They got that really thick insole, so 8.5 should be perfect, especially if I wear thick socks. I should have space, and if I'm wearing more thin socks, I should be perfectly fine with 8.5. Like I said, I could have did an 8. 8.5 should be perfect, actually. So I was able to pick them up, $250 retail price. Came about $271 with tax, and honestly, it's not much. I thought $200 was gonna be max I ever spent on a shoe when I bought the Beethovens. Then I had spent $225 plus tax on those Kobe mids, but I ended up taking those back because I wasn't happy with them. You can see that video also. But these are $250, so these technically are my most expensive shoes ever. And for getting back in the shoe game, it's kind of a steep price. I have been kind of going crazy with buying shoes. However, the more I look at these, it's like, it's all the worth of that $250. Like, these are great looking, and I can pretty much wear them. They're gonna be at the gym. I don't buy these shoes and wear them with, like, you know, like how most people, you know, they wear their sneaker like fashion. You know, for fashion purposes. I buy sneakers to wear to the gym, to actually go work out in and shoot around with the basketball in. That's what I do. That's what I buy sneakers for. My profession, I can't wear these. So, and when I'm out just doing something casually, I have casual sneakers like the Adidas Elements that I will wear. These are strictly for the gym. It's probably going to be very rare that I actually wear these casually somewhere. I might, of course, when a new release comes out in Foot Locker or something, definitely throw these on. So people, when I come through the store on release day, they'll be like, you know, what the, of course. The whole point. And that's the only time these are I'm probably gonna wear these a lot. Definitely. Well, not like a lot. I got like a nice little shoe rotation to go through, but they definitely will probably be coming out every week at the gym. Trying to get you a nice shot. So they'll be coming out every week at the gym. And I'm very happy that my 40 minutes that I spent waiting rewarded me some shoes, because I would have been upset if I couldn't get my size. And honestly, if they didn't have my size, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have bought them. I don't know. I might have and resell them. I honestly can't say. I might have thought about it. I would have definitely thought about it, but I can't say I would have for certain did that. But luckily, we don't have to worry about that, because I'm going to keep these for myself, and I will be wearing these. And I'm sure I'm going to have a bunch of heads turning at the gym, with people looking like, does she have mismatched shoes on? So, yeah. This is definitely my favorite shoe right here. Like, if they would have released this as his own shoe, I wouldn't have been mad at all. I love this. I think what I really love about this, the multicolor on the bottom. And this here, I think it's from his, I'm not sure what number. I don't want to say the wrong number. So I know it's like a Fruity Pebble. It was like a very exclusive release. Like, no, it wasn't like a general, I think it was like a friends and friends. Very, very exclusive. I know it came from that. And then these look like, this colorway looks like it came maybe from the multicolor 11 low that they did, maybe. Like I said, this is my first LeBron, so I can't really tell you where all this stuff came from. There's plenty of videos that can tell you that. I just wanted to share my story of how I got them. And but just glad that I got them. Get a shot of the tiger there. Wow, tiger. The lion. I know that's a lion. Don't go in on me. Get a shot of that and the tongue. I like that little feature of the pink eyes on there, on the lion. That's nice. Then I haven't even untied them, tried them on, anything. You can fresh out the box. What is this? Is it? I can't really understand what this is. Maybe this is signature. I don't know. Like I said, my first pair of LeBrons. Bear with me. But I really glad I got them. So make sure you subscribe, of course. And make sure you check out some of my other videos. I will do an on feet video of this, so check that out when it drops. And other than that, make sure you say subscribe. Oh, of course, follow on Twitter, Instagram. Follow me at those places also. And that's it. Just trying to give you a final look at the shoe. The more I keep looking at them, the happier I am that I actually went ahead and bit the bullet and made this the most expensive shoe in my collection. Now, I will say, I'm probably not going to buy anything more expensive than this. I only buy brand new shoes anyway. I don't never buy anything used or anything like that. So, especially when we're getting back to collecting shoes, I'm probably not going to be spending any type of money on any shoes higher than this. I would have liked to get the LeBron, those red elite ones. I think they were like the championship ones, but I just was not doing $295 plus tax for, like, once again, those are all red. I already had some all red shoes. I just couldn't see myself spending $295. So $250 was steep enough, but at least these are worth it because they like have multiple colors, so I can put them in more things. Whereas all red shoes, you know, kind of limits what you can do with them. So I'm going to stop rambling now. LeBron 11, what does? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check back later. Next time.